Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for September 15th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, starting in this box, we have 1 and 8. A lot's going on with 8s. We have it horizontally, putting 8 in one of these two. We also have 8 vertically, putting an 8 in one of these. Oops, sorry, 8's placed. Even better, all these 8s look in, and then this 3 is occupying the only other spot 8 could be, so 8 is placed here. These 8s look into here, putting an 8 in one of these two. Okay. 2 places for 8 in this column. I don't know that there's... Okay, the only other thing we can do with 8s is mark them in this box, I think. I don't see anything else to do with 8s. All right, these 1s do also line up, putting a 1 in one of these two. Nothing vertical? No. Okay, let's move on to this 2 and 9 here. So directly, I'm not seeing anything. No 2s, 9s horizontally, no 2s, 9s vertically. I do want to look at, yeah, it doesn't find anything, but we want to look at what looks through the 2, 9. So it's this 8 and 1. They aren't placed in the box already, but we do already have them marked in the box. So we don't learn more about that. Yeah, otherwise, I don't really see what to do with that 2, 9. How about this 1, 7, 8? So we got the vertical 8 already. The 9 looks in and this 9 looks in, putting a 9 here. I was looking at what looks through this 1, 7. When I say through it, it's the row that they aren't in, right? Now this is completely filled, so we want to look at this column and this row. Unfortunately, there's nothing new there that we can do, but that would be very useful if there was. This can't be 2 or 6, which still needs to be placed in the box. So we know just by counting, 6 of the digits can't be here. So it's down to 3 at most, so we can mark this up. It looks like it's 3, 4, 5. So nothing else really to do here. Anything else in this band in general? Oh yeah, sorry, these 9s actually look back. Putting a 9 up here. I missed following up on that. But otherwise, I think we're good. All right, next band, 2, 3, and 8. The 2 actually passes through this 5, 7. This 2 looks down. And so there's a 2 in one of these two. And that's going to point down along with this 2. This 2 looks in, placing the 2 in this box. These two 2s look in, this 2 looks down, putting a 2 in one of these two. Okay. Do I get anything else? That was from these pointing 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm noticing in this box we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and in this row we have 5, 6, 8. So this is quite limited, right? It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not 8, so it's only 7, 9. In fact, this whole row is just down to 4 digits. We need a 3, 4, 7, 9. Okay, this can be any of them, but these see something. So 3, 4, 7, 9. This sees the 3, and this sees the 9. All right, otherwise not much to do there. Let's go back up to here. I was just doing the 2. So does the 3 do anything? No, I don't think so. And then the 8, no. Does anything look through here? So we've got the 7 looking in, but nothing helps. In fact, the only thing that could work is the 6. If you look here and here, only the 6 is new in the box, but there's no 6s over here. All right, 5 and 7. We have the 9 looking in. This 9 looks down. That's actually quite nice. Ooh, that's actually... there's a few things this does. We're going to do the obvious stuff first. So actually, I don't know what's more obvious than others. 9's in one of these two. Now, I'm actually going to get the hidden pair first. So if you look at where the 2 corner mark and the 9 corner mark is in this box, I have fully highlighted all the cells they're in, right? Just these 2 cells. So what this is telling us is that one of these cells needs to be 2 and the other needs to be 9. Well, if one is 2 and the other is 9, we certainly can't put any other digits in there. And so this 8 corner mark is no longer valid because we need to put a 2 in one of these, a 9 in the other. There's no room for the 8. And so we've eliminated anything other than 2, 9, and that leaves just one place for 8. This also is a 2, 9 pair, which affects the column, removing 2 and 9 from the rest of the column. So this cell here can't be 9. It must be a 7. We got 2 digits out of that hidden pair just immediately, without even looking at more follow-ups. But I do want to look at more follow-ups. The easiest thing to do in this case is just think about the 4 digits that remain in the box, because those were likely removed from these 2 cells. So, I mean, they were, when I say likely removed, they definitely can't be in these 2 cells, but they may have already not been able to be there, like the 3. But anyway, I'm actually already seeing that we need 1 and 3 in the box. We have this 1, 3 looking in. And the 1 and 3 can't go in where the 2, 9 are now. And so this is a hidden 1, 3 pair in the box, because we have 2 cells left for the 1 and the 3. They have to go there. And that's going to leave a pair right here as well, just the 4 and the 6. Right, so we just got a bunch of pairs. We want to follow up on those. We also know this can't be 1, 3, 4, 6 anymore, which I don't think we have an immediate follow-up on. This is a 4, 6 pair, so the rest of the column's also a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, we need 5 and 7. This can't be 7, so that's 5, that's 7. Follow up on the 7, puts a 7 in one of these 2. And now there is a follow-up we want to do when we pencil like this. And when I say like this, I mean, imagine this 1 wasn't sitting there. Well, these 7s will look in, right? And we'd actually corner mark 7s in all 3 of these. And there is no 7 in this column yet. So the only reason that we didn't put a 7 here is because there's a 1 sitting there and there. So we know it's not 7. And so the question arises, where does 7 go in the column? Because we know it's not in this box. We know it's not where the givens are. We also have this 7 looking here and this 7 looking here. So there's only 2 places left for 7 in the column. And both of those places happen to be in box 7. What a coincidence, 7 in box 7. And so I actually dislike when that happens because it makes my explanation a little harder because I'm saying 7 for 2 different reasons. But anyway, in this box here that I've highlighted, the 7 is going to end up in one of these 2 cells. Why is that? Because the column needs a 7. And in this column, the 7 ends up in one of these 2 cells. And wherever it ends up, that will also be the 7 for this box here. And so it eliminates 7 from all of these cells. Now this 7 says these already couldn't be 7. This 6 obviously couldn't be either. But now 7 is no longer in these 3 cells, which could be useful at some point. I'm not sure if it is immediately, but these corner mark 7s will remind us of that. And that's called claiming. The column claims the 7 from the box. All right, back up to here. What were we doing? I got the 7. I got the 5. The 5s look into here, putting a 5 in one of these 2 cells. I always scan up like this when we have this situation. In this case, the 5 can be in 3 places. So I usually only mention it when it does something interesting, but I am always scanning it. And so that's important to realize. You can't find it unless you scan for it. All right, 1, 2, 3. We need a 4, 5, 6, 7 here. So these are definitely worth marking. 4, 5, 6, 7. This can't be the 5 or the 7. This can't be the 6. I think this can be any of 4, 5, 6, 7, unfortunately. But that does give us a 4, 6 pair in the row. And so this can't be 4, and that means this is down to 5, 7 only. All right, very nice. So the 4, 6 got us this 5, 7, and it got this 4, 6 pair. This 1, 3 pair, I think we've already kind of baked that into the row. What about the 2, 9 pair for the column? Yeah, so these can't be 9, and all these are filled. So this is our 9 for the box, and now we have a pair here. We need a 6, 8. This 6 tells us the order. That's 8, that's 6. So this entire box finished. Places the 8 in this box. And it places the 8 in this box, and 8s are done. Rest of this column, we need a 1, 3, 4, 5. So the 4 and the 5 are up here. And these are just 3, 4, 5. This can be any of them. This column is just 1, 3, 6. It's not a 1. All right. Good marks here. 6 is in one of these 2 for what it's worth. Okay, I think I squeezed what I could out of this. I think. There may be more. Make sure I squeezed what I could out of the digits we placed. These flaming 7s. Okay, this row is down to 3, 4, 9. So let's just mark this up. We know the 9's in one of these 2. And so that 9 points in, this 9 looks in, this 9 looks down. It places 9 in this box. I don't think we can really follow up on that other than this row's down to 4 digits. And this is looking very suspicious because it's not 2 or 7. So what's left in this row? We need a 1, 2, 3, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 7. So this is 1, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 3, 7. Well, this can't be 1 or 3, so it's only 2, 7. Huh. And this row is down to 1, 4, 5, 7. These can't be the 5. Oh, this can't be 1, 5, or 7, so it's a naked 4. That's 3, that's 6. Let's clean this up. 4 and 6 here. This is not a 3, that's not a 3. 4, 9 pair. Okay. Let's go back at this. Oh, this is 1, 7. Okay. We have 1, 5, 7 in general. Remember, this can't be a 7 because they're claiming 7. So this is only 1, 5. And this is 5, 7 only because of the 1. 2, 7, 5, 7, 1, 5, 7. Okay, I feel like we're very close to collapsing here. I definitely don't have to scan this band anymore, but I do want to scan vertically. The 8, the 6. We did this very well. Let's just do a vertical scan here. 1. I'm just going through every digit. 2, 3. 3 looks up through here. Remember when I said we were looking for digits here and here that aren't placed in the box? The 3 is the first one. So this 3 looks up, putting a 3 in one of these two. So that's going to point, telling us this can't be 3. These also can't be 3. Not sure I can do much with that. Okay, this column is just down to, in fact, where's 3 in the column? Not here. So that's our 3. Leaving a 4, 5 pair, but this is also done. 7, no, not 7, I missed it. 2, all right, that's 9 and 2. Tried to scan fast and failed. So the 2 ends up in one of these two. In fact, we know it's 2, 4, 5, 6. So this is 4, 5, 6. This is any of them. I'm not sure where to look. I guess this row. There's just a lot of places to look. We need 1, 4, 6, 7. These can't be 6. These are 1, 4, 7. Didn't I find a pair somewhere? Yeah, that 4, 5 pair. Let's look at that. 1, 4, 5, 7. This isn't interesting. But this here, we have a 4 or 5 pair in the row. So what's the rest of the digits? We need a 2, 6, 7. So this is 2, 6 only, not a 7. Yeah. Remember I said these could be any of them, but this 4 or 5 pair removed 4 and 5 from here. So it's actually down to 2, 6 only. This can't be 2 or 6 at all. So that's only 7. And that leaves 2, 6 over here. 1, 7, 1, 4, 7. What's kind of my next step here? Okay, so I can take a step back here. And I'm just going to go row by row. And what I'm looking for is, 1, are there 4 or fewer open cells? If so, let's think about penciling it. And 2, have I created any pairs or triples that I might want to use? All right, so this row, not really seeing anything promising there. This row here, not yet. This row, we already got the 4, 5, and the 2, 6. Here, I believe this was all of them. Oh, but there is one digit over here that claims. So what is it? 1, 4, 6, 7. So where's the 6 in this row? That's the good question. 6 can't be here because of this 6. This 6 looks up. So 6 is placed in the row. That gives us 2 and 6 here. That places the 2. That's not a 6. 1, 4, 5, 7. This isn't 7. This is 1, 4, 5. This is 1, 4, 7, not a 7, 1, 4 only. Oh, okay, I got this 2. It looks down. Placing the 2 in this box, which then places the 7 and the 5. That's our 7, giving us 5. Down here we get the 1 and 7. We get the 4 and 7 and 5. We get the 4 and the 1 and whatever this is, 3. Up here we get 5. Were there corner marks there? Yeah, okay. Nothing from that. What is this down to? I don't want these corner marks anymore. We just need 1, 3, 4, 6. This has these a 6. This is 1, 3, 4. All right, this is just a 4 now. That's 9 and 4. All right, what are these 3 digits? 1, 5, 9. I don't think anything's resolved, but each one sees a different digit. That's not a 9. This is 1, 3, 5. Oh, it can't be 5 and it can't be 1. So it's a 3. That's 1 and 3. That's 5, 9, and 1. That's a 9. Okay, these aren't 3s. This can't be 1, so this is down, oh, or 4, so it's a 6. So that's 1 and 4. That's 3 and 6. That's 3 and 1. We need a 5 and a 4, and we're done. Interesting puzzle today. I liked how some of this stuff resolved. This box was really interesting with all the hidden pairs. That was really cool. Triggered by the 2, 9, I believe. Cool. Well, Let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.